to hell? What the hell? What the hell? It's all about confidence.
Symphony speak to me, and when I close my eyes, I be listening frequently. I got the right vibe, just tune into my frequency.
Yeah, because I don't even play by my Duolingo. 81-day streak. Coming off real hard and real strong in 2024. In January alone. January, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm coming out like hot buns out of the oven, okay? I'm coming in hot. It's winter time. Technically, things are still dormant. We're still down, but don't... I'm in hibernation, which means the bear is ready at any given moment. The confidence is up here. And the reason why is because the work was done. I think 2022 for sure, in 2023, it was sat with and applied. And that was learning how to use my confidence. And really, I think learning key factors that tie into confidence. And number one is being accountable. I needed to learn accountability, okay? I think it's so easy to blame external circumstances or, we live in a society where we seek external validation. So everything's coming from without, from the outside, coming outside, on the outside, on the outside. And it was almost as if I was dependent upon that, like just an external energy exchange. I had nothing coming from within. And that tore me down in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different situations where I just was not present. And when you're not present and doing things with intention, you end up lacking in accountability because you're just going with the flow. And it's a good time to go with the flow. Like, I think even going with the flow can still be intentional. And I did not have that. I just wasn't present, which is why I felt so disconnected from everything and everyone. And it wasn't until the end of 2022 where I just kind of snapped. And I was just like, enough is enough. Like, I may not have to have control over my life, but I can be accountable for my life. And that's where 2023, I decided to just self-isolate because I needed a connection with God. Like, I needed to strengthen my faith in order for me to have the confidence and the courage to take the next step of my life that was required. Me quitting my job, I needed to know what it was like to be accountable, to know that I have to show up. There are things that I'm going to have to do. Just because you quit your 9 to 5 doesn't mean you get freedom, all right, but you need to be accountable for your freedom. And that's why I believe in this phrase that I said one day in conversation was, be accountable and you will be accounted for. Let me say it louder for those in the back. Be accountable and you will be accounted for. And I think that applies to the year 8. This year, 2024, is karma. Like, we're being accountable. If you're accountable for what you do, you're not really worried about karma. Karma is what it is. Now, there are different levels to karma, but just to keep it on the surface level, like, if I'm accountable for the things that I'm putting out and the energy and the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm seeding, I know how they're going to grow. And I'm okay with how they're going to grow because those are my seeds. That's what I put in. And being accountable can, again, lead to having that confidence because you're owning everything that you do. That's a power. You're calling your power back when you're being accountable and having that level of confidence because I did that. Whether you're responding, reacting, or doing neither, it's your power that you're allowing yourself to exude and be in control of. And I think that's why being accountable allows you to bet on yourself. Because you know what the bets are. Like, you can bet against me all you want to. I know what's in my hand. And I know how I'm finna win. And that's another way that confidence is applied in manifestations, in your scripting, in your journaling, in your belief system, in your faith. You know what's going on. When I sat with myself and allowed myself to get closer to God, to know that I can just let go of everything because it was just out of my hands and I can only account for what I know that I'm doing with my hands, I can give it to God. And there's an essence and freedom that I get to receive. Or when I get that level of discernment because I'm accountable for myself, and then I can see actions and I can see when things are being projected. So now I'm accountable for my response or reaction because I'm not just shooting out anything. I'm actually able to see and assess the situation. So accountability has given me confidence. It has allowed me to bet on myself and take the leaps. I quit my job, and I did that on the realm of, like I said, making that transition into confidence in my faith, knowing that I'm not going to lose. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and it's going to happen in God's will and for the greater of God and just for a greater purpose outside of myself. And I'm going to learn and I'm going to be okay. And having the confidence in knowing that anything that I didn't want to happen was not going to happen. There has been so many scenarios and lessons that I've learned in this pool of uncertainty, quitting from the traditional 9 to 5, having a job 2-week paycheck, to where you're establishing something for yourself, when you're actually getting paid for your service and what you're putting in, that instant karma, that instant accountability. Like, I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing how it comes back to me, and having different scenarios, such as just today. I'm like, right, I have this amount. How can I figure out a service or a way to make not only just what I need, but more than what I need? And I'm learning to just give things to God, because I just send them up, and not even just I would like this, but also sending my gratitude and my thanks. You know what I'm saying? Hold on now. Hold on. I got to give my gratitude and my thanks before I just go asking for things. But when I'm imagining things and things that are related to the healthier habits that I'm trying to establish for myself, it's easy for me to let them go, because again, the faith is there. The confidence in my faith is there. The knowing that this is all going to work itself out. It must. Because what else? Like, what else could the storyline truly be? Honestly, truly. So that has allowed me to bet on myself. And I think that boundaries is important when I'm having my confidence, because I'm more confident in my no's. Saying, nah, not that. That's not going to work for me. Nah, I don't vibe with that. Nah, I'm not doing that. And I stand on it. And I'm okay with standing on things and standing on business for sure. Because no, absolutely not. This is a yes. Listening to my intuition. Boundaries has increased my confidence in my intuition. And when I say that I know, that is an affirmation. That is damn near a fact. Like, no, I know. I already knew that. Even if I felt a small inkling, I already knew. Because that's all I ever needed to keep it real. To keep it real. And I think that having courage to have faith in something higher was a leap I needed to take in 2023. I put a lot of my faith in friends and or family, and that's unfair to them, because it puts this responsibility that they cannot take care of. Like, I need to believe in something so much more bigger than myself, and really something that is not tangible. And I remember having conversations with people talking about wanting to just see God, like really, just yearning for that connection, because I wasn't really yet doing the things I needed to do in order to really complete the connection. And they would say so kindly, they're in the birds, the bees, and the trees. And I'm like, no, that's true. And I know when I look in the mirror and when I look at the people I love, when I look at everybody, God's everywhere, and the humans, the birds, the bees, and the trees, like every living thing. However, believing in something that you can't necessarily see and or explain is different. And I think that's what miracles have been for me. Seeing my prayers answered, like having conversations with God that only me and God know, and then seeing them come into real life, come into fruition. That's like seeing your dream, and then you're working with your hands, and then you see it come to real life, and you're at that point like, what? I have no choice but to have confidence and believe in this whole entire experience. Like, the fact that I was struggling to get this flight to go where I needed to go, and then somehow, after my money being taken through third-party apps and just all this cahoots and mess, somehow I managed to get the flight free. I only had to pay for my way back. Like, how do I explain that? What about the universe do I explain in that? Oh, it was a glitch in the system. Okay, well, who's running the system? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different things like that I have no choice but for 2024 to have the best confidence that I've ever had. Like, I think it even, like I said, requires courage to have confidence. Like, confidence is scary. Stepping into your power is scary, and I think that's why we talk about this imposter syndrome, because it's like, oh, wow, I have to put myself out there, and it is about the trying, but it's really just about having the fear of being yourself. There's power in being yourself. Like, think about it. Your cell specifically designed specifically for you, to help and better you. And then let's not even get started on your mind. They say we only use 10%. So if this is the reality we're creating with 10%, what can we do with more? And then if it's you, there's only technically one of you. Be yourself. Like, I'd be scared to be myself for sure. Like, it's scary. Like, it's scary to be admired. It's scary for me to receive compliments. But I'm also in my yes this year. I'm in my receiving. Thank you. Yes. Affirm for me. Oh, you look good. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're intelligent. You're so funny. Yes. I'm going to bathe in it because thank you for affirming me. Because I'm saying that in the mirror when I wake up for sure. So to see someone else saying it outside of myself, ooh, and I was only having that conversation with myself, God heard you loud and clear. Being yourself. Being yourself is key because confidence is key. You have to have confidence to be who you are, baby. All flawless, imperfection, everything it is that you want to be. It's fun. Like, let's just do it. Let's just go out and be ourselves. Be ourselves, because if you're being yourself, you're being accountable. That's what I did. That's who I am. I was going to do that anyway. You got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, betting on yourself, knowing you're going to win. Because betting on yourself is really believing in yourself. You got to have confidence in your beliefs. You got to have confidence in everything that you do, honey. I don't give a damn. And that's got to be the attitude. I don't give a damn. Because even the people that you don't agree with, those are the people that don't give a damn the most. And that's what be pissing you off, because they don't give a damn. Like, I know that, at least let me speak for myself. If I've ever had a op, it's because I said, what the hell? I know you didn't, but yeah, you did, because that's who you are. You a badass. You a jive turkey. Like, you cold. But I feel it. I don't vibe with it, but I feel it. And that's how I can, like, draw a level of respect for things and a boundary for things to where I don't have to give so much of myself, because I'm just like, oh, okay. All right with your badass. I don't vibe with it, though. And I can have confidence to say that, to stand in that, because I'm being accountable for what I'm speaking. And that's what I mean. I'm giving justice. I'm giving the truth, my truth. Confessing it. Owning, ownership. Ooh, maybe we should talk about that next. But that's also accountability. And that's why there is a shift between these influencers. It's different now, y'all. It's all about to be about impactors. Impactors. Is that a word? Impactors? I don't know, but let's make it a thing. Impactors. People making an impact for real. Living their life for real. Not compromising on those morals. Sticking to the gun. I don't align with that. I don't think we're separating the artist from the artistry anymore. Which means you really got to stand on who you are. Like, what? Ain't gonna be no more doing it for the likes, the comments, the shares, and the reposts. It's gonna be about doing it for real, for activism, for liberation, for justice, for truth. That's what we on 2024. You better get with it or get rolled over. Wow. I think that's all I got for y'all today. Stay hydrated, y'all. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay good in mind, body, spirit, and soul. Stay you. Be true. Make sure you are being accountable, because karma is real. Okay? Make sure you are betting on yourself because you believe in yourself. Stay true to your boundaries, because staying true to your boundaries is staying true to yourself. And the most important thing and the most powerful thing you can do is what? Be yourself. And with all those to unite, you will have confidence in who you are. You'll know who you are. And you'll learn who you are. And you'll have confidence in that. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to 2024. We on the up. It's up. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. But anyway, I love y'all dearly. Thank you for listening to the very first episode of It's Giving Justice, where I am giving justice one truth at a time. I stuttered because if you heard that, you heard that. But anyway, I'm giving one truth at a time. Yeah, baby. We just getting started. Everything that has happened and transpired is required. Yeah, everything that has happened and transpired is required. That's it. Love yourself. Whatever you're going through, you're going to get through. And just know that we all are growing through something. So, have no worries, have no fear. We are all humans here. All right, y'all. I am your host, Justice Jackson, and I'll see y'all in another episode of It's Giving Justice. Bye.
Symphony speak to me, and when I close my eyes, I be listening frequently. I got the right vibe, just tune into my frequency.